So today we're rebuilding the Los Angeles Angels. So today we had to do a Dodgers rebuild. And it's not really a rebuild. It's literally just let's take over the league and run everybody over because Scherzer, Trey Turner, and then it kind of on like the back burner where everybody forgot about it, they went and picked up Danny Duffy. How do the Dodgers do this every single year where they go out and they pick up a top player? Unbelievable. I know they've battled some injuries. You know, Corey Seager continues to be injured. Kershaw's been down for a little bit. You've got a couple other guys who have battled injuries. Mookie's hurt currently. And then, you know, Dustin May's out for the season. And then some off the field issues with Trevor Bauer. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take the Dodgers. We're going to do 1-2 seasons. And we're literally just building a powerhouse. Let's hop into it. I hope you do enjoy it. Of course, if you do, thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, in the comment section, any other big moves you predict? Let me know down below. Okay, so for this first season, I'm going to take it as the Dodgers in real life, right? So no Trevor Bauer. I actually took him off the roster completely because, to be honest, if the Dodgers bring him back, I feel like I'd be very surprised. There's already been some reports that the Dodgers clubhouse really isn't looking like they'd be welcoming towards Trevor Bauer. On top of that, Dustin May is going to be in AAA. Edwin Rios is going to be in AAA. Caleb Ferguson, and who else? I was looking. Oh, Tommy Kahnle, Brandon Morrow. I don't even know if he's on the team in this situation, which he isn't. Okay, and let me see. Corey Knebel, is he like out or is he like is he coming back soon? Let me see. Let's see here. Corey Knebel, Lat, will make his first rehab appearance on Monday, and that was on the 25th of July. So it looks like Corey Knebel's coming back soon. So that should cover all the injuries that I'm looking at here. Corey Seager's supposed to be coming back soon as well. So there we go. I think that's it. I do have a couple players that I do want to trade away to improve the bullpen a little bit. But then you look at the lineup, man. Like Turner is going to be playing second. And then Seager at short. I mean, this is an unfair team. This is unbelievable. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could go out and use Pollock as that like platoon outfielder. But like, is that even necessary? I don't know. Let's go see if we can get a little bit of bullpen help, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I'm going to go out and get Craig Kimbrel. I don't know if the Dodgers will actually go out and get Craig Kimbrel. I know there's been some murmurs that it's a possibility. And I feel like they would have to give up a little bit more than Joe Kelly, Jaron Kendall, and Jake Vogel. They'd probably just give up like maybe a better prospect and then maybe like a lower level prospect to make it happen. But let's go out. Let's strengthen this bullpen a little bit by getting Craig Kimbrel. Okay, so this is what we're going to rock for season 1. I do want to go out and strengthen the team some more. But at the same time, I feel like we're too stacked. Scherzer, Kershaw, Buehler, Urias, and Duffy, David Price. You've got the bullpen, who still should be strong. Kimbrel, Jansen, and then when you look at the lineup, I mean, this isn't fair. How do you? And then you still got like Chris Taylor, who's having a phenomenal season. He comes off the bench. You got McKinstry, Barnes, Beatty, Gavin Lux. You got Pujols as well. I mean, there's just so many options. And I mean, the Dodgers could still swindle some more trades. They've got crazy farm system. They've got some crazy, like I've heard Brusdar could be a trade possibility. I've heard maybe Kevin Lux could be a trade possibility. There's so many moves that they could do. The Dodgers are so deep as an organization, and the owner doesn't care about the money. They're going out there looking to just spend and create a super team, and that's what they've done. So here we go. Let's get into this first season. Let's see how it goes. I'll see you guys at the deadline day. Yeah, I wasn't gonna show the draft picks because I don't know if we're gonna need them, but I might use this guy. This was one of the last picks in the draft, first round draft pick, like one of the very first picks in the first round. I got a 75 overall catcher who's 87 potential. Or has 87 potential. He's 6'4", so he is a little tall for the catching position, but we can make it work. And you got Nelson Cruz, who's been reincarnated as a pitcher. Not that great, but all that matters is we've got this guy who could easily help us out, because there's definitely an idea that I have in my head, and he could definitely help us out. So let's wait till this first season's over, and then we'll talk about it then. All right, so a name that I really haven't heard about, and I feel like the Rangers could maybe get something in return. It may not be like a crazy prospect or anything, But David Dahl, they still have him on the roster. You know, he's a suitable outfielder. Maybe try to flip him. And we're going to pick him up at the deadline for A.J. Pollock, because A.J. Pollock's down to a 71 overall already, having a terrible season. And then we're going to throw in Gus Varland to make this deal possible. We could also keep David Dahl next year just in case we want to. But, I mean, you can kind of see he's kind of going up, going down. He's having an okay year in 84 games. Like, it's nothing too crazy, but as a good left fielder that we can stick into the team right now, or as a guy that we can just use off the bench, I think that's a decent pickup. We've also got McKinstry, who I'm actually pretty comfortable using in left field too. So, I mean, it really just depends, like, who do we want to rock with? So, it's a toss-up. Let's give it to David Dahl. Let's give him the rest of the season. And if things don't go well, then we'll turn it over to McKinstry, and then we'll go from there. I feel like that's a fair thing to do. Or maybe give McKinstry versus lefties, because he does hit lefties better. I don't know. We'll give it to David Dahl. We'll see how he does to finish off the year. And if he does well, then we've got our left fielder. If not, we can just throw it over to McKinstry, and he should be fine there too. But overall, everybody else is doing fairly well, so I'm pretty happy about it. So we're 72-33, so we might as well keep going. So we won the division 107-55, and I really want to try to break that MLB record for most wins in a season. And I think we're pretty close, right? Like we've got the firepower to do it. Plus, we still have a couple players that we didn't even use this year that we're going to throw into the team next year. So I kind of wanted to add that challenge just because it's kind of what the Yankees, or not the Yankees. Why did I? Because I did the Yankees yesterday. The Yankees are still kind of fresh in my head. Plus, they traded for Anthony Rizzo today. So, you know, like, sad days. But anyways, the Dodgers. I mean, you've got Dustin May, who luckily he didn't get in any innings. But we had like Scherzer, who's down to an 82. I really want to keep him like as part of this rebuild, but I just know he's gonna continue to fall off in rating, so it's kind of tough, right? Like I want to keep him, but he's gonna be like a 69 by the end of next season. But let's talk about the standings. Let's go through the team. 3.10 ERA, almost a 2.60 average, and we've got to be. I mean, the Yankees are really good too, but you know, you've got to see that like we're clearly one of the better teams in the league. And I mean, the Padres. What happened there? Max Scherzer with the best WAR, and then Cody Bellinger and Mookie Betts had a pretty good season as well. Looks like Chris Bryant stayed with the Cubs. I know the Cubs traded for Joey Gallo as well. That was a wild trade. I'll show you that. The Cubs traded Javi Baez and Kyle Hendricks for Joey Gallo. That was the trade that happened, which is absolutely insane. I'm kind of waiting for a Chris Bryant trade to happen before I do a Cubs video, because I got to do one, right? But it will definitely come. It's just I'm waiting for Chris Bryant, potentially Baez, potentially anybody else, Craig Kimbrell. Like there's a lot of different names that could potentially get moved. So I'm kind of just waiting, holding off until those moves happen before I, you know, shed tears live on YouTube. So let's talk about this team here. I don't really want to rock all these pitchers. So Gonsolin kind of was the worst arm that we had, but I kind of want to use him just as a long reliever, just to take some of the pressure off a starter in case some things go terribly. So I guess we could rock with all these pitchers. It's fine. David Price, fantastic season, right? 65 innings. Gonsolin, kind of a similar thing, but the ERA and the WHIP's a little bit higher. We did find out that if we move him to more of like a reliever / a setup guy, he actually really thrives. So maybe that's something we look to do. We've got Bruzdar. We got Scott Alexander, who had a decent year. Same thing with Corey Knebel. We've got Trinan, Kimbrell, fantastic. And then, of course, Tommy Kahnle got called up. That means Jansen got sent down. Okay, so luckily, I just now noticed that. I was like, wait a second, we're missing somebody. Okay, so Kahnle, we'll send him down. And then, of course, now we have Jansen, who 13 blown saves. I know, maybe we make Kimbrell the save guy, or the closer. But okay, let's see here. Scherzer, great season, great year. You Kershaw right behind. Talk about a 1-2, by the way, unreal. Bueller, that's not fair. That's cheating. That's cheating. I am gonna make Scherzer the number 3 guy though, just because, as good as he was, I mean, look at these other performances by the team. So they sent down, hold on, where is he? Pujols. They sent down Pujols, who he was struggling, and I kind of see why they did that, right? And they called up Edwin Rios and Yoshi Tsutsugo, so we need to fix those. We'll call back up Beatty, we'll send him down, and then they called up Edwin Rios, who needs to get replaced by, we'll call up Pujols. Might as well, it's his last hurrah. Let's do it, because I'm definitely not calling him, like, bringing him back next year, right? Like, he's probably gonna retire anyways. So here we go. We're gonna put, let's go with, we'll put Chris Taylor there. I feel like he'll be okay, but Beatty did struggle. 100 games, like, not the greatest output. We got Gavin Lux, who definitely did struggle as well, but, like, realistically doesn't really have a place in the team. You got Barnes, Pujols, and then when we take a look at the actual lineup, we've got Seager at the top, who's killing it. Is he gonna re-sign with the Dodgers, or does the acquisition of Trey Turner mean that Seager's out the door? I mean, injuries have been an issue. They just got Trey Turner. Like, what's the move now? You know what I mean? Like, where, you know, do you save the money, try to just keep Trey Turner for the future, and then, you know, let Gavin Lux be that second base guy? There's a lot of questions that could be asked with this team. So let's throw in, everybody's there. Everybody's good to go. We're taking on the Braves, who would be surprising if they made the postseason. And are we really going to get knocked out here? Are we really going to get knocked out of the postseason with an 107-win team who is so stacked that I'm making Kershaw take the mound again, and he better not let me down for this one? It's looking like the offense is kind of letting me down here, though. Acuna, come on. Really? We have one hit. That's it. We have one of the best offenses in the league. Kershaw, not looking fantastic. Okay, that's a good start. We have first and second to start the inning. Cody Bellinger, we're getting knocked out. It's official. There's no shot that we win this now. It's happening. Oh, okay. Muncy ties it up. All right. Maybe things are changing. Maybe the momentum swinging in our favor. Come on. I'm watching Kershaw's energy, because I know as soon as he gets tired, we're in trouble. So being down one isn't ideal right now. All right, he's done. We're gonna go 2 in the 6th. Let's go Bruzdar. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have gone Bruzdar. Okay, 4-2. We need 2 runs, and we're just not gonna get it. Bruzdar got on base, which I was kind of hoping to get 2 innings from him. But realistically, with us being late into the game, I probably shouldn't have done that. So who's got the most speed on the team? I kind of want to save it. So let's just go Gavin Lux, pinch run, 2-run home run. It doesn't matter anyways. We're back tied up. Okay, perfect. All right, we got to go with the pitching change. We have righty, lefty. Freddie Freeman, that's tough. Let's go Trinan. Please go 1, 2, 3. Please get out of this. Come on. You can't. I bring you in for this clutch situation, and you just let me down. You let me down so much. All right, Kimbrel, give us a 1, 2, 3 inning, or allow like 7 more runs, because we're gonna lose anyways. We need it against Luke Jackson here. Max Muncy, I'm pretty sure that's the 2nd homer of the day. Pretty sure. We'll go Beatty, flies out, and then Seager gets out. Okay. Knebel, not ideal, guys. Not ideal. He got us out of it, though. Whoo, that was not what I was liking. I didn't like that at all. That made me very uncomfortable that we were about to lose there. Okay, a walk, perfect. Gonsolin, I need another inning from you. Perfect. All right, David Dahl grounds out. We got a pinch hit here. We're going to go Chris Taylor. He's going to get on base with the double. See, I knew it was going to happen. And then we're just not going to take advantage of it. This is unbelievable. Like, why is this? We're going to lose here now. Told you. Unreal. All that just to get eliminated right there. Because our offense couldn't score. The Mets defeat the Yankees. Good for them. Hold on. We just couldn't score. We lost 12-4. Why couldn't our offense do better? Just do better. The Mets defeat the Yankees, which, I mean, the Mets, they're still in talks to make some moves, so it's a potential matchup. Yankees Mets for sure. Lot of names, right? I'm not really worried about the budget. It seems like the Dodgers really aren't worried about a budget either. So let's just do this. You know what? Yeah, let's bring it back as well. You know what? Let's do 1 year for Kimbrel, and $5.5 mil. That's super cheap, anyways. Danny Duffy, you get another year too. 12 mil. To be honest, not that bad. Not that bad. Scherzer, yeah, 1 more year too. You want 20? I'll give you 21. How about we meet in the middle here? Can we meet somewhere like a little bit lower? Kenley, I'm gonna pass on Kenley. I love Kenley. I think he's been fantastic for the Dodgers for so long, but we're bringing back Kimbrel, and I feel like Kenley's trending downwards. Let's move in a different direction. Chris Taylor, I feel like could be a decent little bench bat for us. 8 mil though. I'll give him another shot. He wants 8. He'll get 8 exactly, and then we'll let. This is the last one I'm unsure about. I'm gonna hold off on Corey Knebel, and then we'll let the rest go as well. So those are our exclusive negotiations. Hopefully they all sign. Who didn't sign? Oh, they all signed. Perfect. Okay, so now starters are back. We've still got Dustin May, right? So honestly, how are we gonna do this? I think David Price kind of gets the boot. I'm gonna think maybe Gonsolin here, give him another shot. Kimbrel's our closer, right? We make Trenton the setup guy. I mean, we could throw David Price down here. Maybe go like Danny Duffy as like that float starter, that extra starter when we need to. Dustin May slots in at that spot right there. And offensively, I have an idea that I'm still figuring it out. I might make a couple trades though, but I think for right now we're okay. So let's bring back everybody. I doubt I'm gonna go out and pick up anybody in free agency. I just don't see who we could really need. Maybe another bullpen arm if we really wanted to. Maybe I could go out and get like a true left fielder. But let's wait. Let's see what I can do. And I'll see you guys for next season. All right, so I'm still in the offseason. I'm going to pick up Raisel Iglesias. I know the Angels are a team that has been rumored to try to push for the postseason, right? And I've looked at different relief options, and I feel like Raisel Iglesias, yes, he has a tendency to be a little wild and not necessarily, good in franchise, but let's give him a shot. I feel like he can definitely thrive in our bullpen, and it's a lot cheaper. So let's make that deal. All right, season 2, I'm looking at it. I'm going, okay, Scherzer's definitely going to be an issue. I already know that. So we're planning on this being his last season with the team. Trey Turner definitely going to stick around for a long time. Speaking of which, I totally forgot to mention, he was added, or he was given, he wasn't added. He was given, where is it? Trey Turner. I gave him an extension. Boom. Big money. There it is. I also gave somebody else an extension. I don't remember. I know I gave a lot of people a lot of money. Money's not the problem. I just wanted to let you guys know I did sign him to an extension, kind of off camera, outside of like the normal, hey, I'm going to give this guy arbitration. Here's my exclusive negotiations. Here are the players that I'm not bringing back type situation. Because it was done in the contract extension section in spring training. So that's why I didn't show you guys. So there it is. This is the team. I mean, I like it. I'm not 100% sure about Gonsolin here. Maybe Raisel. But obviously we traded David Price for Raisel. But I mean, look at the team. It's really strong. I'm thinking maybe then Duffy takes over for Scherzer. If things go poorly, then we can move Gonsolin to the long relief. And we definitely have some bullpen arms that I'm not worried about. So lineup-wise, I mean, Justin Turner's really the only like question mark. And my thought process here is we could turn to Chris Taylor. We could turn to Gavin Lux. We could turn to Zach McKinstry, right? Or what we could do, which is what I thought the Dodgers were going to do if they kept Ruiz was going to take over at catcher, and then Will Smith was probably going to move to one of the corner spots, maybe first or third, depending on what they do with Muncy and JT. So since we do have this catcher, who actually looks like really good, and I think by next season is going to be usable, I'm thinking that's what we do. Will Smith starts taking over one of those corner spots, and then we just rock one season with this guy. We have such a good team. We might as well use it. Let's see what happens. So, yeah. I also brought in Mark Canha. That's really about it this offseason. Backup, plays multiple positions, kind of fits the whole mold, right? So JT is kind of Justin Turner is like really the only player I'm worried about. David Dahl maybe a little bit, but I feel like with this season, let's leave it here. And again, at deadline, if we need to, we can start making Dodger-esque deals where we steal from every other team and get richer type situation. You know, steal from the poor, you know, that type of thing. So let's just do it. Let's make this team better. I'm gonna pick up Tyler Duffy from the Twins. His contract expires. I'm gonna get rid of Tommy Kahnle. Tommy Kahnle's ERA is inflated. It's way over 5, so that's why I'm picking him up. Beat the record for most wins by 1. By 1, we went 117-45, taking on the winner of the wild card, which means we're getting knocked out again. It's just, that's what's meant to happen. It just is. So you guys can see, pretty strong. The Marlins also made the postseason along with the Mets. And besides the White Sox, the only 100-win team in the league leaders, Urias and Kershaw definitely held it down. And then offensively, you can see Mookie Betts and Corey Seager. So you like to see it. Let's go take a look at like home runs, because I know you guys are interested in that for the most part. And kind of makes sense who was there. Seager won a Hank Aaron Award and then a Silver Slugger. Soto wins MVP. Trout, okay, all right. Chris Sale and Brandon Woodruff. You got Buehler there for the mix of Cy Young. And I mean, looking at it, pretty standard. Holy cow, 65 saves, impressive. And then Kierstead and Corey Ray are your rookies of the year. So let's take a look here. Scherzer got sent down 100%. Yeah, he went to 20 games, 8-6. Is it ideal? Definitely not. Trinan also got sent down, even though he had the whip's high, but like the season isn't terrible. But I could they just kind of threw us a bunch of Caleb Ferguson got absolutely rocked in 3 innings. So let's clear this up. We got to get Scherzer into the team. Just because he's low rated doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a shot. You know what I mean? So let's get him in. Go like that. And then did they send somebody else down? I know Kimbrel struggled a lot this year, so I'm glad I only gave him a 1-year deal. Caleb Ferguson's up. That means an offensive player was sent down. How are we gonna... I guess we can go like this and then put Gonsolin in there. And then we can take a look now. So Gonsolin had a pretty good year. He was kind of like our setup guy / middle relief guy. He kind of floated between the two. Scherzer, obviously, we've looked at. Gratterall was fantastic. Duffy was a good pickup. You know, Caleb Ferguson definitely did struggle. Kimbrel did as well. Trinan and then Rizal took over for the close spot and held it down. So bullpen, a little bit of a letdown this year. I'm not going to lie. And then we look at our starters. Kershaw still fantastic. You know, Buehler definitely our new number 1. Urias right behind him. Dustin May, great comeback year. And then of course Danny Duffy still putting up fantastic seasons. So I think I have to, just to be safe, I gotta make, I don't know. Kershaw was so good. I don't know. I'm a little worried. And then Justin Turner was sent down. He had a good year, but you can tell 67 overall. Probably time to move on from him. We've got this guy here who's already got the stats almost in the 70s. So, I mean, I'm telling you, he definitely could take over. So, looking at Chris Taylor, pretty good season. Definitely a good season. I might as well just could do that, right? Gavin Lux struggled. I think he's going to be a trade piece for me next year. I think we're going to do 1 more year. And then Canna was good. Sheldon Noisy didn't get a bat at all. And then when we take a look at our actual team, you know, Corey Seager with 44 home runs in the leadoff spots, fantastic. A 1081 OPS and a 434 on base percentage. Trey Turner, bounce back year. You got Betts. I mean, this team shouldn't lose. Like, you're just looking at these numbers going, this is a team that should not lose at all. Everybody hit very well. Everybody. It didn't matter who it was, but everybody did it. So we'll go Edwin Rios here. And then we'll flip those two, and then we'll just go like that. There it is. So it's time. It's time for us to get knocked out by the Marlins in the first round of the postseason. Like, we lost. Kershaw lost. Like, he's definitely struggling. So like that's why I'm kind of we're getting like playoff Kershaw. Like that's what I'm worried about. Like that's like I didn't think it was a thing, but clearly it is, right? Game 1, we're gonna get Buehler on the mound. We do win. Urias wins as well. Kershaw, and then we sweep them. So we're gonna be facing the White Sox in the World Series. Here we go. Let's take it on. It said Duffy was starting, so everybody moves up a spot. Let's do it. Let's finish it off. Let's get this World Series and let's finish off one more season. We can't lose back-to-back games like that. We just can't. We do get that win. There we go. And then Buehler, Urias to finish off this series. Game 7. All right, hopping into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We cannot. Please don't lose. Please, please, please don't lose here. We've got to go. Urias, it's got to be Urias. It has to be. He's been dealing. So looking at the team, obviously Cesar Hernandez, a new addition for them. They brought in Austin Meadows. I don't see Nick Madrigal, so maybe that's who they traded for Madrigal to make that deal possible. It's a theory. It's a theory. 1 run scores, but that's it. All right. I know we can at least score 1, right? There's a triple. We can't bring them in. All right. 1 run I'm okay with, right? Like, let's just, no more, please. No more runs at all. Urias, come on, man. Come on. We got it. We got to do better. We got the off. Where's the offense too? No. Gonsolin, take over. I need you here, man. I need you. All right. There's 1 back. There's an error to get on base. There's, okay. We're right back in it. Look at that. That's all we needed. We just needed 1 good offensive inning, and we're right back in it. First and second, a pop-up. Bases loaded for Ballinger. Fielder's choice. Oh, dude, that was the inning, right? Double play gets us out of that jam. That's big. Okay, Muncy. I think he was hitting 148. Did I just see that right? 148 in the postseason. Guillorme gets on first and second for Anderson. Okay, we need to score. This is a crucial inning. Like these next 2. Like I don't want to go into the 9th behind. That's really what it comes down to. They're gonna bring in Crochet. Let's pinch hit for sure. Let's bring in Canna. He grounds out. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. They got a string of righties and then Meadows. Ooh. Let's go Duffy here. He walks the first one. Great, but a double play. Trey Turner versus Kopech. Grounds out. Bats. Bellinger walks. Then Muncy strikes out. Ugh. Come on. Danny Mendick? We're just not meant to win. We just aren't. We're just not meant to win. Like it's just it's really obvious, right? We've got Danny Mendick hitting a home run and we lose right there. Back to back disappointments. All right, on to season 3. Let's bring everybody back. I don't even care who was the playoff MVP. I don't. I honestly don't. I want to see what we're gonna do here, what we can change with the team. So no one retired. We've got those guys. Exclusive negotiations. Chris Taylor had a good year. Might as well bring him back, right? Max Muncy, super disappointing in the postseason. As good as he was, he's got to be gone. Like his numbers are good, right? 29 home runs, 827 OPS, on base percentage nearing 400. I want to go to a different direction. Rizal was really good. I'm gonna give him a 1-year deal. We'll throw him that $7 million. Boom. Hopefully he takes that. Danny Duffy has been good. I think he's gonna fall off. Tyler Duffy, kind of the same thing. Kimbrel's gonna be the same. Really the only player I want to bring back is maybe Barnes as a backup catcher. I don't want to give him that much money though, so I'm gonna pass. Those are our options. I'm gonna bring everybody back. Arbitration as well. Let's get into the offseason. All right, we're gonna get John Means. Let's do it. Gavin Lux, sorry, you're out the door. The reason I was doing that was because I need a starter, and I wasn't able to really get one in free agency. I targeted Joe Musgrove, but he went to the Rangers instead, I think for 1 more year and a little bit more money. So let me get the roster set up. I still want to make some offensive pieces, or like make acquisition for some offensive pieces. So let's see what we can get. All right, so I looked around. I tried to find a bunch of different third basemen that I could go after. And the one that I settled on was Jose Ramirez. I considered, like maybe like Alec Boehm, Chris Bryant, but I have a feeling he's going to end up like on the Mets. So I'm kind of waiting off on that move. And then I looked around like maybe Ke'Bryan Hayes, or Ke'Bryan Hayes, and I just didn't really like any of the options. I could go Devers, but like I'm trying to think of someone that's. I also looked at Kevin Biggio, but I was like, man, he doesn't really look like he's gonna be hitting much better than what we already have. Jose Ramirez definitely adds just another possibility of just absolutely killing it. Let's pick up Jose Ramirez. The players I had to trade weren't that good. You can see Brandon Lewis, Diego Cartaya, who I know is one of the top prospects in the organization, and then of course Andy Pages. I don't know much about Andy Pages. I don't even know if he's a real person, to be honest. Let me take a look. That's nope, not Andy Page. Andy Pages. He is. How is he doing? Hi, A-Ball. How is he looking this year? Yeah, he's actually having a pretty solid season. He's actually having a pretty good year. I did not know much about him. Now I know. But there he is. He's going to be thrown into this trade with Jose Ramirez. And boom, now we got Jose Ramirez into the team. Let me show you the squad. Josh Daumont from the Royals. That was my last pickup. All right, this is going to be pretty simple to show you what we got going on here. So, whew. All right, pitching. Boom. There we go. John Means, clear trade, right? We got Gonsolin, Ferguson, Duffy, Stallmont. We brought back Duffy on a 1-year deal. Fulmer, he's been kind of meh. I'm going to keep him in the middle relief spot. It looks like as a closer, he was struggling, but maybe in the middle relief or setup role, he'll thrive. It was a super cheap deal. It's like $2.5 mil. Bruzdar, and then Rizal. Boom. Pitching looks great. Lineup. There it is. Seager, Ramirez, Betts, Bellinger, Muncy, Turner, Smith, Dahl, Edwin, Rios, McKinstry, Taylor, Seddon, Merrill Seddon, and then Noisy and Beatty. That's gross. That's gross. Final season. Let's get to the regular season. We're ranked first, then 8th in defense, 8th in speed. This might be one of the highest rated teams I've ever had, and it is so good, which means I'm getting knocked out by the wild card team or not winning a World Series. I'm going to go 0 for 3, and it's going to be fantastic. So let's get into it. Let's see how it goes. 110-52 won the division, taking on the winner of the wild card, which either Atlanta or the Mets. I mean, 110 wins. We had our best ERA as a team. The average has been sitting around this as a whole anyways. I mean, again, very good. Really strong team. And it's just like, we got to win a World Series, right? Like, that's the main goal here. And I didn't even read who those league leaders were. I'm sorry. I was so worried about trying to say what I wanted to say that like it didn't even register. I'm assuming it's all pitching just based on the fact that our offense doesn't look that great. No awards. Interesting. Franmil, typical 900 home run season. DeGrom, you got Dustin May up there, but yeah, I'm assuming it was pitching then. I'm surprised we didn't get an award either. Okay, let's take a look. Where did our pitching change? All right, so Gonsolin's here. Just casual, good season, right? Caleb Ferguson struggled. We've got Duffy, who was really strong. Okay, Clevenger came up, didn't pitch. Fulmer, that's what I was looking for. There it is. I told you, as long as we can get him in that setup role or more of like a middle relief role, we'll get the best out of him, and we did. Gratterall, fantastic. Victor Gonzalez, and then Rizal. So someone is actually sent down, right? Am I missing somebody? Stallmont. What happened here? Why? No. Bring back Stallmont. That is a great season. Can't have that. All right, let's call him back up. Add him to the team. We'll send down. Ooh. We'll keep Victor Gonzalez up. We'll keep the extra pitcher up, right? Might as well. Maybe? Is that the right move? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll take a look at our starters. Bueller, great season. Urias, where's my Cy Young? Because we've got 3 contenders that should have gotten it. John Means, and then even Kershaw's putting up great numbers at the age of 35. Like, look, there should have been 3 Cy Young winners this season, all on the Dodgers. Just give like a 3-way trophy, Just make it a 3. Nope. We're gonna backtrack. We're not gonna finish that sentence. Chris Taylor, a really good bench bat, and that's why I didn't really want him in the starting lineup. I wanted him more as just a guy off the bench, maybe a DH platoon guy, because this is where he thrives. Merrill Seddon, not a great season, but definitely some place to build off of. 82 overall. I mean, he looks great. To think that he was like the last pick in the first round, fantastic pickup for us, especially in franchise when it isn't always a guarantee that you're going to get a good player in the first round when you're that low in the draft, right? It's kind of a tough one. So Seager, great season as per usual. Jose Ramirez, a little bit of a down year compared to his other seasons, but 37 home runs. I mean, great. You got Mookie Betts still putting up great numbers. Bellinger, strong season. Kind of a quiet one compared to previous years, but still pretty good. Muncy, I did bring him back on a 1-year deal. And I mean, he's still putting up great numbers. I'm glad we brought him back because I almost brought in Jesus Aguilar instead. Trey Turner, just great. And then Will Smith still doing really well. David Dahl, low key, besides this season, he wasn't great, but like, I don't hate the pickup, right? I wasn't looking for someone that was gonna like be the star of the team. I just needed someone to get the job done. David Dahl did it. Edwin Rios killing it as a DH as well. So I'm happy with the team. I like the team a lot. I think we definitely have a good squad here. We just can't lose those first games. I give up. I have the best team ever assembled in the history of baseball, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna get eliminated first round of the postseason. Oh man, this is insane. A double. You can't make this up. All right, so they have Adolis Garcia, or is that Avisail Garcia? I missed who it was. I didn't see who it was because I was so dumbfounded by the fact that we didn't score there. Kyle Lewis is a new pickup. I don't hate that pickup in center field. I don't know why the Mets never bring back Nimmo in franchise. Like, he's the best player in the game, right? Like, great. It is Avisail Garcia. Like, what's going on here? John Means is meant to be the franchise god, the franchise pitcher. It's John Means, Brandon Nimmo in the Hall of Fame of franchise, and I'm losing a game right. I don't know what to do. I mean, like, we've got a pretty lefty stacked lineup too, and we're not thriving. We've got Avisail Garcia going deep, man. Oh, this is it. Like, if we don't score here, I don't really know what to do. A triple by Will Smith gets us right back into the game. The sac fly brings in the tying run. I probably should have done that myself, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I probably should have pinch hit too, but I didn't realize he was that low. So I'm gonna get greedy. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm gonna take him out. Let's go Duffy here. He gets the fielder's choice, the fly out. They pinch hit for him too. Please get out. Thank God. All right, so we're tied. I mean, this is good. Okay, just sac fly it in. Bring it in. I want the lead. I can't not have the lead. This is a tough spot. 7th inning, we'll go Fulmer. Okay, just kidding. Shouldn't have gone Fulmer at all. Just stupid idea by me, right? Pinch hit, we'll go Edwin. I need you here. And he strikes out. Perfect. Great. Bruzdar, come in. Just no runs, please. We're tied. Perfect. All right, Seager. This is a good part of the lineup, right? Like, basically the top till about the end of it. We have a strong lineup. Muncy, please. Come on, guys. Where is this team? Where's my offense? Like, why are we not scoring? Can we get second here? I got greedy, but it's Trey Turner, right? You got to expect him to score. Bruzdar. All right, pinch hit. Chris Taylor, perfect. Cole Franklin, okay, we get a walk, a single, a pop-up, 2-run score thanks to Mookie Betts. Thank you. Bring in another run, and let's just, okay, we didn't extend it. I got to go to the closer. Rizal, just shut the door, please. All right, cool, perfect. All right, game 7, and this is just to get to the NLCS. Like, we're not even there to the World Series yet. This is already a struggle, and we're not even that close. We're still 1 series away from a World Series. Jose Barrios on the Mets, that would be a huge pickup for them. If they could find a way to get him onto the team, ooh. Trey Turner goes deep, good. I like to see that. Keep it 1-0. No more runs. Actually, let's make it like 8-0. Come on. Where's the offense? Walker Buehler got on base. Like, come on. Thank God the runner was thrown out. Jeez. Trey Turner is our only offense right now. That's it. It's just him. And Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler and Trey Turner are our two base runners all game. That's it. And then Jeff McNeil went deep again this series, and we're struggling to score. I don't really want to get greedy here, but I'm going to take him out. Let's go. I don't know who they're going to turn to in this situation, though. I guess we go Fulmer. They go Beatty, and we get out of it. Okay, so Trey Turner gets out. Will Smith gives us the lead. Thank you. And then we'll pinch hit. We'll go Edwin Rios. Double play, of course. Of course. Why not, you know? Lefty, righty, lefty. The thing is, Garcia hits lefty so well. Like, so well. We'll go Victor Gonzalez. Of course, he walked. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. I was like, you know what? Lefty matchup. Let's play it. It's going to go great. Nothing could go wrong, right? I knew it. Oh, God. Gee. All right, we got to score here. Of course. Double play. A single. What's going to happen here? Stolen base, of course. Pinch hitter, strikeout, and then a run scores and a pop-up. I mean, it's just not meant to be. Like, it just is not meant to be at all. I can't, like, as soon as I was like, let's go to the lefty. They've got 2 lefties coming up, and then I go, well, Avisail Garcia hits lefties well. What happens? He walks him, home run. It just, you can't write a script anymore. Like, it just, if I wasn't controlling this team, I bet you they won every single game of the playoffs, and they just swept every team, won the World Series like 47 runs to 3 runs allowed, and it would have been perfect. But because I'm controlling them, I lose. I knew it was going to happen. Oh, man. So tough. And I can't believe we didn't win, but but we're going to end it there after 3 seasons. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, thumbs up down below. Of course, hit that subscribe button as well. We're inching so close to 50K. And of course, in the comments section, what other crazy trades do you think we're going to have? What are the rebuilds you want to see based on the trades? That's about it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.